Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm just parked. I'm about to get out and smoke a cigarette. I know I need to stop. Lord knows that's the truth. So, I was just basically on Facebook. And if you know, like I know, everyone knows that social media has been centered around the death of Nipsey Hussle. Ahmed, or something is his name, because he was Ethiopian. And people are asking the question, why does it take a celebrity to get killed for anyone to acknowledge the violence that's happening in their neighborhoods to people that are not celebrities? You know, why does it take for a celebrity to get killed before we want to act right? If we can act right, you know? I don't think it really takes a celebrity, and this is my own personal opinion. I don't think that his celebrity status is what we're vibing to. What we're vibing to is his works, the things that he did outside of being a celebrity, outside of being famous. He definitely was inspiring and definitely, an asset to the community, as we all can see, because you have thousands upon thousands of people honoring this man throughout the world. I believe that he was a different type of person. Um, Very special, very unique. I've never seen so much tribute given to a single man who wasn't of, like, the government, or like a high ranking official or an elite person. This was a poor man who lived in a poor community, who came from hard times, but also kept his spirit alive, not to be like the norm, but trying to change the norm. And now he is a mural in his community. He's a fixture for many. He is that torch that you hand off when you're running a race to the next individual. Um, what can we all learn from this? Because we're all grieving this. Like, I didn't know Nipsey Hussle. I see things here and there, articles, recordings, some video regarding him, and it's all good. The man was never like, "Hoes this," and he was like a chill type brother. And I guess, we have to thank God that there's people still out here that sound, despite their riches, despite the fame, despite their environments where they're from, because people normally make it in the hood and then they never go back to the hood. They never go back home. They never go back to their roots, where it all started. But he was grounded in his roots. He was a fixture of the community. He was affecting lives and people that he didn't even know. I mean, especially in that community. It's one thing to listen to celebrities and that sort of thing, and everybody has a valid viewpoint. But it's another when you look at common people like myself and others out here in the world that he really influenced, that has nothing but good to say about him. So I believe that we're all feeling that vibe, that Nipsey Hussle vibe. And we all can relate to that hustle. That's the common ground, hustle. But he was hustling in a good way. He was hustling to change the game. He was, hustling to just keep it pushing, man. Get your money, stay focused, invest your money, reinvest into your community. Don't go blowing all your money on foolishness and making the next business and company like bigger than what they are, because we do tend to do that. I hope from this movement, what we start doing as a people is supporting our culture, the black culture, people who are really reinvesting into the community by bringing goods into the community to sell them, trying to get to that next level. In our community, we don't believe in snitching. We don't believe in judgment. We don't believe in executing it. We don't want to be the one, keeping the neighborhood safe because, people shun you, and a lot of people don't want things to change. And that's the sad, unfortunate situation, But hopefully we'll have something outside of this death for us to really look at and try to improve in our own communities with being real honest, not hustling one another because, black people, we work harder and we work longer. And it's not really about I'm better than you. It shouldn't be about that. It should not be about I'm better than you. You understand? Because I might have a better asset than yours. Shouldn't be about that, But I've seen people change. I've seen people who have changed. What's their status have changed. I've seen them up. I've seen them down. So really, I don't know who they are. I don't know which one to believe in. But I don't have the answers, and I won't pretend to. I won't pretend to say that everything's gonna be okay from this point forward, because I don't have those answers. We live in an environment that, either you're going to struggle or you're going to run the marathon, one or the other. Those are the type of environments. Children fighting for themselves, parents, fathers, no unity, No one seems to be able to reason with rationale, meaning what's in the best interest of us all in the community. We go and we give our money to so many other big conglomerates out here. No problem. We don't judge them for coming in our community taking our pennies and coins. We go past the mom and pop stores to go to a Walgreens, to go to a CVS. We go past the black restaurant to go to the Jamaican restaurant or the Spanish restaurant or the Chinese restaurant. All of these businesses come and set up in our backyards. They bring us the goods. And they don't even contribute to the community. They're always taking out the community. They're not really hiring people within the community and giving people jobs and that sort of thing. They wasn't looking down on black people like we were worthless. That's what they do. I know I'm kind of screwing up. What I meant to say was they only see our money, basically. They don't see the good, they don't see the evil, they just see money. So, that's what we support. We support people that only see money, that don't have respect for us, that won't give us credit, that will not even greet you, that don't feed the poor, the community, the homeless, that don't hire the children or the families or the relatives or not relatives, excuse me, just the people of the community. This is what we are around. They say culture vultures. Yes, culture vultures. Culture vultures. People that's just leeching off of us, sucking us dry, and we don't mind. We don't mind being sucked dry. I heard before segregation, black people were business owners, and I tend to believe that. Once we begin segregating, we started seeing less and less black people business owners. It's horrible. I live in a neighborhood that's surrounded by wealth. The common car out here, Audis, BMW, Mercedes. Common. Bentleys, Porsches, Maseratis. Very clean. Mad restaurants. Nice streets. No trash. Very orderly. Houses is like all types of houses. From small to mansions. Like, damn, who lives here? This is what I'm exposed to. This is what I see. It's competition, but it seems like one whose house can be bigger. It's not shunned upon to want a big house, to look good, to have nice things. It's sad that I have to literally cross the tracks to see a different lifestyle and experience. It's horrible. But I do know the difference. These people support one another. This whole neighborhood, the Chestnut Hill area, Brookline, Needham, Newton, Wellesley, Natick. It's a Jewish community, primarily. Believe it or not, Roxbury and Dorchester used to be a Jewish community. I heard before, they burnt down the neighborhood stores back in the days in the 1960s, I guess, when Martin Luther King got killed. And, we began looting and rioting in our own cities, and it was never rebuilt. I don't know why we never reinvested. How our view was redirected. Being poor is mental. You understand? Being poor is a mental thing. Because I see a difference in people. And I thank God for allowing me to see the difference. What's possible, what's impossible. What's just like, oh. And what's like, oh my gosh. I think everything in life is exposure. And then want to do something about what you see. Really having that hope deep down inside you that we can change things. And it's not just the violence. I'll tell you something, it's not just the violence. It's the collective. People seeing that if we pull together, we might not have it as a single unit, but if we pull together, we can have this. Everybody needs to be on the same page. You know, skills up, bullshit down. People that's saying, you know what, that's possible. I see where you're going with this, that. Envision your vision. Okay, bye. I'm about to go. See you guys. Thank you for listening.